What's up everybody? Welcome to the channel. If you watched the last video I did about the story or the history of this channel and the direction we're headed, you saw me mention that I do a lot of product spotlights for my partners. A common question consumers ask, I know I do when I'm about to spend a good chunk of change, is what's included? What's in the box? So I thought it would be a good idea to create a series of unboxing various hunting products, showing you what's included with your investment and what other accessories you'll need for it to be hunt ready. We'll call it Unboxed, and we're kicking this series off with the Browning X-Bolt 2 Hunter. All right, well let's just jump right in and unbox this Browning X-Bolt 2 Hunter. All right, styrofoam protected. All right, right on top, you've got a packet of literature here. We've got an owner's manual. Pull all this out. Owner's manual on your X-Bolt 2 rifle. Some more information in here. A postcard where you can instruct you how to register your rifle with Browning. Then you've got some safety information on your rifle, and then postcard invitation to join the NRA. Got a bolt lock here, a lock for your rifle that goes through the receiver. You can lock it up, and then just get this rifle out. Here we go. There's your X-Bolt 2 Hunter. Awesome. And then the only other thing in here is the bolt. Let me get this out. There we go. There's the bolt. The magazine's inside the rifle already. So we'll get this put together and go over some of the features of the X-Bolt 2 Hunter. As we get into some of the features of the Browning X-Bolt 2 Hunter, one thing that really stands out to me is this is a classic looking hunting rifle. Got a satin finished walnut stock that's checkered here on the fore end and grip. Got a sporter contoured barrel with a non-reflective matte blued finish. So the combination of the satin finish on the stock and the matte blue on the receiver and barrel is gonna really cut down, if not totally eliminate, sun glare. So you don't have to worry about spooking game. You've got the 1.25" influx recoil pad that really reduces, I can tell you from experience, really reduces felt recoil. I remember shooting my dad's Browning A-bolt in 300 Win Mag as a kid, and shoot it 2 or 3 times and you're done. You're ready to put it away for good, really. It kicks so hard. But this inflex recoil pad really does reduce that felt recoil. Now, from the X-Bolt to the X-Bolt 2, Browning has reconfigured the receiver, gives it more bolt guidance surface area for a smoother operation. Now, we've also got a redesigned bolt handle that's a little bit more ergonomic. The X-Bolt also has, the X-Bolt and the X-Bolt 2, they've carried this over, is the bolt unlock button. So it works in conjunction with the top tang safety, where to load and unload this rifle, you can keep it on safe. Keep it on safety by pushing that button in. You can operate your bolt without taking it off safety. So a big safety feature here. The other thing the X-Bolt and Browning is known for is a short 60-degree bolt lift for fast cycling, and gives you clearance if you've got a big scope on here, some large optics. So real short throw there. Now, also new with the Browning X-Bolt 2 Hunter is the adjustable multi-lever DLX trigger. Now, it's set at 3.5 pounds from the factory, and I generally, on my hunting rifles, I keep it at that. I do have a target rifle that I'll turn it down to about 2.5 pounds, but all my hunting rifles feel great at 3.5 pounds, so I just leave them at the factory setting. The X-Bolt 2 Hunter has a detachable magazine that will hold 3 or 4 rounds depending on your caliber. Speaking of calibers, this X-Bolt 2 Hunter is available in .243, 6.5 Creedmoor, .308, 6.5 PRC, 6.8 Western, .270 Winchester, 30-06, 7 Rim Mag, and 300 Win Mag. My particular rifle is a .270. This is actually my first .270, so I'm excited to get this one out to the range. The X-Bolt 2 Hunter is going to retail, it's going to range depending on your caliber from $1219.99 up to $1229.99. So they're all in that same range at just a little over $1,200. So you're probably going to be able to find it less than that at your local Browning dealer, but that's what retail is. So that pretty much covers most of the specs and the features of the Browning X-Bolt 200. If you need more, you can go to Browning's website. You will need a few items to get this rifle ready to shoot. Of course, you'll need ammunition, but you'll need a scope and a scope base with rings to mount the scope to the rifle. I'm using the Browning integrated scope mount system, which is a base and ring combination. There are other options using a base system like a Picatinny rail or a Weaver base system and rings that mount to those base systems. But for this rifle, the integrated scope mount system works best for me. I'm going to cover all that in the next video I post. We'll go through my entire scope selection process for this rifle based on its purpose, which is primarily a deer hunting rifle. Be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss that video and everything else that's coming, which I think is some pretty cool stuff. Also, hit that like button if you want to see more unboxed videos, and leave a comment if there are any products you'd like me to feature on the Unboxed series. I'll do my best to get that product here and unbox it. I appreciate y'all sticking around, and we'll see you next time.